So, standing positions. There are a variety that we can do. In my experience, I think women often tend to start in an upright position and work their way down to the floor. Not always. Lots of women give birth standing up. There are obvious benefits to standing during your labour. So you are working the most with gravity. You know, you're wanting your baby to come downwards. By standing up, you are facilitating that. You've got lots of ability to move around, to get into kind of, moving the pelvis in lots of different ways. You're able to use your legs quite a lot. Baby is able to kind of exert sort of maximum pressure onto the cervix as it's making its journey out. So there's a few we're going to demonstrate and I will show you what they are now. So when thinking about any positions that you do, it's really important for the partner in their supporting role to think about their own positioning as well. So they could potentially be in this position for quite a long time. So always wanting to make sure that whenever you kind of get into something, that the partner is almost kind of taking the lead. So if I come into here, so this is what I call the awkward school dance. This is the first one. So you may want your hands around the neck. And this way partner can kind of bring you in, but also keeping their knees bent so they're protecting their own back at the same time. So this is quite nice. So you can kind of lean over. You can see that my kind of back is sort of leaning and there's room for the bump. But it's really nice. You're very supported, very close to your partner. And you can do that kind of instinctive swaying that comes sort of very naturally to a mother in this scenario. So just going back to your middle school days, your awkward dancing. So this one, we call this the swaying side to side, a technical term. So again, partner kind of taking that lead of bringing the mother in. So their knees can be bent, their back is protected. And then depending on your height, everybody's obviously at different heights, but just kind of coming in. And again, there's that real closeness, that chance to produce more oxytocin. You are upright, you are forward, you're able to move the pelvis around, you're working with gravity. And you can just sway side to side. And there's that real closeness between you and your partner. And they can say encouraging words to you about how well you're doing. So that's just a really nice one. And this one I call the monkey sway. So you are upright, you are over, but it's almost like a bit of a shoulder release, which can also be quite nice. Remembering that when we're challenged or we feel a bit stressed or anxious, our shoulders can end up a little bit up here. So you are with somebody you really trust, so their hands go onto your shoulders, and that trust allows you to lean into them. And when you do that, you let your hands hang nice and long, and they just move your shoulders one to the other. And just make sure your head is nice and loose. Another great upright position or standing position is leaning against the wall. Obviously in your house, there's lots of walls you can do this against. What I find this particularly useful for is once you've transferred into hospital, it's very likely that you will have a surge, have a contraction, whatever word you're using, along a hospital corridor. And that can feel quite tough, and there's lots of people walking past, people looking at you. So this one in particular allows you to block out a lot of what's going on around you. So I will demonstrate it, but basically as you go up against the wall, you can kind of go into the wall, and then all those things, you can't see anything that's around you. It's also great because like some of the others, you are upright, you are forward, you are over, and your partner has all of your back, all of your legs to be able to support you in whatever way you have gotten used to. So light touch massage, massaging the bottom of your back, coming all the way down your legs if you like that. Or if you don't like being touched, they can literally just stand next to you, kind of lean into the wall as well, and either say some kind of nice supportive words to you or not really say anything and just breathe with you.